Okay, so this is our main quest. Yes, I'm actually back to doing this game. Can you imagine? It's been a while since I played it. Last time I actually played this game was during a live stream, so... But thankfully it wasn't that long ago. I should remember the controls, in theory. I probably won't.
I have a matter of grace and beauty I would like to discuss with you.
Ah, yes, you.
Ah, you're back. Did you bring me something lovely?
Let's just... No, I've already asked him about all this, I think. I definitely asked him about the metal flowers.
Ah, let us haggle over this beautiful bounty.
Treasure boxes... Oh, I can get maps through him. That's good to know. Who cares? This is stuff I sold to him. It's very good to know.
Till we meet again, my noble Nora. Let's have a chat.
I'll definitely be keeping that in mind.
A colorful discussion.
Yeah, that's right. Treat me with some respect, damn it. Hello.
No one goes into the palace without an invitation.
Excuse me? Oh, I have to talk to you.
Greetings, Aloy. I am known as Blameless Murad. Please come with me. You're needed for an important consultation.
What do you mean? Where's Erend?
He's inside, attending the Sun King, where we should be without further delay. Follow me, please.
All of these people are here to see the Sun King.
Yes, and each has come to ask a favor of him. Unpleasant, but that's politics. The Sun King is eager to meet you, a machine tamer with a curious eye for detail. It's all very intriguing.
I'm not here to intrigue you.
Too late.
Why is he blameless? All of a sudden I don't trust him. He doesn't get blamed for anything.
Passed by some Outlander woman? Unacceptable.
Ah!
2 hours and Miss Nora goes to the front of the line.
I mean, there's elitist, and then there's this.
Ignore them. Nobles are like children who whine when they don't get a second helping of dessert.
Thank you. Thank you for addressing that.
What's the Sun King like?
The most important thing is what he isn't like. His father. I think you'll find him to be a reasonable man.
I didn't know his father, so...
Aloy of the Nora. She who sees the unseen. Welcome. It would seem you have done me a great service. Erend, tell her what you found.
I checked Ursa's tomb. You were right, Aloy. The body is missing a scar below her right knee. I gave it to Ursa when we were kids, fighting over a toy sword.
If the body is not Ursa's, then we must assume she is still alive. And I will not abandon her.
We only know she was taken, not who took her.
I can help with that. Ursa has an enemy among the Oseram. A warlord named Dervahl.
Impossible. Every clan in the claim has been hunting for him since the liberation. He has to be dead by now.
No other Oseram had the motive and ingenuity to lure Ursa into this trap. I expect to find him lurking somewhere near the border. I've already sent an agent to investigate. He'll be waiting for word from us at the marketplace in Pitchcliff.
I can't move troops to the border without provoking the Oseram. But I could send a few vanguardsmen. And perhaps an exceptionally gifted Nora as well. Erend, Murad, let me discuss it with her privately. I hate to impose further after all you've done, but this is a matter of great importance to me.
Excuse me, but can I romance him? Damn!
It sounds like Ursa means a lot to you.
Without her Oseram vanguard, I would not have been able to liberate Meridian and end my father's brutal reign. Since then, it has been difficult to maintain peace between our tribes. But Ursa has a way of making her people see reason. So you see, I need her back at my side. And quickly.
Who is Dervahl exactly?
To understand Dervahl, you must first understand my father. He truly thought of himself as a sun god. His mind was broken. He believed that blood sacrifice would solve, well, everything. So he raided the other tribes for victims, especially the Oseram. Dervahl fought back. He crafted powerful weapons and rallied his people. My father responded with the ultimate cruelty. He captured Dervahl's wife and daughter and sacrificed them in the Sun Ring.
That's horrible. Oh my god.
The killers who attacked the Nora. I've discovered that they're a faction of Shadow Karja called the Eclipse. They're digging up ancient weapons, machines that corrupt and control other machines. They want to use them to strike Meridian.
What you're saying echoes reports I've received from Murad, a Shadow Karja splinter group. Corrupted machines across the land. When will this attack come, do you know?
I'm not exactly sure.
Then we will do what we can to prepare. But in the meantime, Ursa is my highest priority. Please, help me find her.
Do what I can. I can promise that.
I'd like to ask you something about the Sundom and its politics.
By all means.
Oh wow. Cool.
They call you a sun god who killed his own father in order to unite the tribes in harmony. Is any of it true?
They say you can see the invisible, split an arrow at 50 paces, and tame machines at a glance. How much of that is true?
It's not too far off.
Well, I would like to unite the tribes in harmony, but you saw how many courtiers I have to deal with first. Maybe next week.
Huh.
Quite a place you've got here. You can almost see the little people below the mesa.
You don't approve? Well, I have a secret for you. Neither do I. But we must be patient. Change won't come in a single sunrise.
But will it happen at all, while men live in palaces?
It might. Eventually. If people like you help me bring it about.
Seriously. Romance option.
Your politics seem very complicated. The Oseram are friends, but enemies too?
I couldn't have liberated Meridian without the help of Ursa and her Oseram freebooters. Many of them have settled here. But the Ealdormen of the Oseram clans in the claim have become jealous of their success. So have many Karja nobles. It's a volatile situation, especially given the fact that my father raided the Oseram for years. Ursa helps keep the peace, promising a future based on mutual gain. But some, like Dervahl, will never let go of their venom.
What can you tell me about the Shadow Karja? What do they have to do with Ursa?
They are remnants of my father's regime, holding out at the fortress of Sunfall to the west. Like him, they care only for domination, and seek to draw upon the power of the sun by spilling blood in its name. Since Ursa helped me take this city from them, they were perfect scapegoats. Dervahl knew this, of course, and planned it well.
So Dervahl's no fool. That makes him dangerous.
So, why would Dervahl go to so much trouble to kidnap Ursa?
He felt she betrayed him. She fought by his side until she realized he planned to raise Meridian and butcher its people. And she came to me. Together, we stopped him and liberated the city from my father. Dervahl has spent every moment since trying to get revenge. Mostly on the other Oseram who fought with us. He made so many powerful enemies, I thought we'd seen the last of him. what's wrong.
I need to get going.
I know. Well, they say kings should never beg. But please, help me find Ursa.
Who says that?
Well, Murad, for one. Don't hesitate to ask him or Erend if you have further questions.
I intend on talking to both of them. Okay, so what is this? Oh, this is a long one. Probably. Okay, this one's actually a really long one. I'll let you guys pause if you want to read it. Right, that's not how I do that. Okay. Told you I wouldn't remember the controls. But yeah, I'm a big fan of Avad. Him I like.
The sun is displeased with us.
Where is everybody? I want to talk to the other people. Oh, this is nice. This is a really nice place. Oh, hey, there's more stuff. Okay, hang on, let me get it from this angle. There we go. Chronicle of the Sun Kings. This is probably a boring read. But you can't say they don't give you a lot of lore here. Avad, the Liberator. That's all it says. It's like Jaime Lannister in Game of Thrones. Oh, here's Erend. Oh, and Murad.
Aloy, how can I be of service?
It's obvious that you're an advisor to the Sun King, but what is it you do exactly?
Whatever is needed, of course.
Are you always so evasive?
It depends.
I don't trust him.
You were right about Avad. He seems genuine.
He is the Sun King. I serve him the best I can. What else would you have me say?
Huh. Did you serve the last one as best you could, too?
Well, I served him to his enemies. It was the best I could do for the Sundom.
What did you do?
Nothing I could be blamed for.
He's loyal to the realm.
Sounds to me like you're a spy.
There are many helpful voices in the Sundom and beyond. I like to think of myself as a good listener.
Do you have little birds that tell you
What
things?
will I find at the border?
An outpost full of Oseram, most of whom want nothing to do with Dervahl. Still, he inspires great loyalty in those who fought with him against the last Sun King. He will not be caught alone. And don't forget, he is a master craftsman. Nothing delights him more than his dangerous toys.
Thrilling.
What makes you so sure Dervahl did this to Ursa?
I don't care for sure or certain. I prefer likely or probably. How many Oseram are clever enough for this ruse? Capable of building the weapon you described? Who hate Ursa so? More than one? Not likely. Dervahl? Quite probable.
Even if people think he's dead?
That is surely another reason to be suspicious of certain words.
It's actually very logical.
So why do they call you Blameless Murad?
Well, it depends on who you mean by they, and what they might wish to blame me for.
Talking to you is tiring.
So they say.
I have to go.
Then you must.
Alright, I trust him a little bit more. He's just evasive in a typical political fashion.
So, I thought Ursa was dead, and I thought Dervahl was dead. Dead doesn't seem to mean what it used to. Or maybe I'm just an ass. Whatever. All I know is that it's time to find my sister and get some payback. I hope Murad's guy grabs us a lead.
You're only a little bit of an ass.
Did Ursa ever tell you anything about Dervahl?
We were both under his command for a while. Sort of. Helped him recruit an army to take out the mad Sun King. But then he got real creepy with Ursa. Needless to say, she wasn't interested, but he wouldn't let it go. Not to mention the fact that we realized he wanted to murder every Karja, not just the bad ones. Long story short, he's a grazer-licking dungbag.
Razor licking.
Avad seems committed to finding your sister.
Yeah, those two got along. And some people say they shacked up, but I don't buy it. Seems a little skinny for her. Oh, okay, some bad images are forming in my head. Let's just focus on finding her. And kicking Dervahl's ass.
I'd better go.
Don't stand me up in Pitchcliff, okay? Ursa needs us.
I'm trying to get Aloy to shack up with Avad. Does that mean anything? That would probably upset Aaron too. He seems to have a thing for Aloy.
Attack now and finish them.
Mind you, just like in pretty much every video game, if the option comes up... Sorry, I'm just trying to reload here. If the option comes up, I'm not gonna turn Aaron away, certainly. Because, you know, that's a video game thing for me. I sleep with anyone who I can. Or I should say, okay, fine, I romance everyone I can. So this is a pretty fair distance away. So I'm just going to try to make it to the nearest, what's it called? To the nearest campfire. Which is probably the one that's, like, right outside the city. I love that they treat me with respect. I deserve respect. Excuse me, turkey. Excuse me, piggy. Okay, so, you can see where I am, right outside that corrupted zone. This was the nearest campfire that was open. So, yeah. I figured I'd meet you back here. Oh yeah, and I got a broadhead. I got him along the way. He's my friend. It's not moss far enough away, it shouldn't be a problem. I'm just going to try to run right through this corrupted zone and hopefully not get too much attention. He's not corrupted, so he's just a regular guy, which means he'll get bored. The non-corrupted ones are a lot easier to fight. Bunch of snap maws, but again, they shouldn't bother with me too much. Ah, no, bunny. Okay. I didn't want to hit him. Okay, we're not too terribly far away. It's getting cold. Must be going up into a mountain. Or not? I don't know. This is really pretty, though. I approve. As if they were looking for my approval. Oh, I can't get up there on a broadhead. Can I climb a waterfall? Okay, I'm just gonna kind of park him up here. I don't want him to get hurt by anybody. Good boy. Or girl. Or neither, considering it's a machine, but, you know. Considering it has horns, I'm gonna go with boy.
This must be Pitchcliff. Murad's agent should be at the marketplace by now.
This looks like a marketplace. What is this? Nothing interesting.
What madness.
No sign of Murad's guy. He's had plenty of time to investigate.
We'd better look for him.
Damn right.
It's gotta be around here somewhere.
He could have been killed.
I mean, there's really only one way to go.
Have to happen.
That's up here.
What madness.
Sorry about that, I just had to deal with something. Where? Okay, now there are multiple places he could have gone. I'm in the area. Oh,
More tracks.
I could have been following
I think
this.
someone followed whoever we're following.
That sounds bad.
Could have followed that the whole time.
Has to be Murad's guy. Dervahl's thugs must have made him.
Maybe because he found something. Look at this. I think he drew a map with his own blood.
Right. Those kind of maps you know you better follow.
That might be Pitchcliff. He marked a spot to the north. Could be Dervahl's location.
And my men are waiting outside of town. I'll grab them and meet you there.
He sees a map drawn in blood. He says we better follow it. I see a map drawn in blood. I call the cops and cry myself to sleep for the next year. But I guess we're just two different people. He's definitely not in the city, so I'm now swimming like a salmon. Okay, but I'm on the wrong side, so... pick up everything I can along the way. I'm definitely finding I never have enough Ridgewood. I mean, I always have plenty, but also I'm paranoid. And I'm not full up on health, so might as well grab it when I see it. Chase the sun. No, sun, come back. No grazers. We're just gonna go around here. I think I've definitely missed my chance of the sun. Okay, that's a big snap maw, so we're gonna try to avoid that too.
I can get out of this.
Oh, that razor is forever away. So what's the best way up? Stormbird. What the fuck is a Stormbird? Stormbird site. Have I come across one of them? Don't know what a Stormbird is. Doesn't matter. The site's far enough away. Not gonna sweat it, at least at this point. But presumably they're like Glinthawks, and I hate Glinthawks. For those of you keeping track.
Machines. Looks like they've been chained up.
Durval's a tinker. He probably experiments on them or strips them for parts.
Maybe I can use them to make some trouble. I'll go in first. Hold off until the fighting starts.
All right, we've got your back.